Okay, so I'd like to go ahead and start. Let's do a little Zoom house rules. So if you have just, background noise, kids, dogs, water running, you know, anything, then go ahead and mute yourself. Go up to your three dots on the top right in your screen and name yourself so we know who you are. Like you're, maybe new consultant Laura, or you are, future director Barb. What do you want to be? Right? Right? So let's all rename ourselves, because get used to doing that. So you have your full name there. So I'm just going to be like, I don't know, who do I want to be today? Who do I want to be? Okay, so future national sales director. So rename yourselves, girls. Think positive. What you see is you believe, right? See it, you can conceive it, achieve it, believe it. Okay. Okay. So I'd like to get started. I'd like to tell you about this Zoom Power Boss Babes. You guys are boss babes. You are the boss of your own business. You're the president of your own business. Your office space might be your kitchen table. It might be a desk in a spare room. It might be a whole spare room. But you want to have designated office space, no matter where. I've always had designated office space, place for my inventory. It's gone from, like a dresser to, wall unit. And well, first of all, under the bed, in a box, then my inventory grew and it went to a dresser, and then it went into a wall unit. Now the whole wall unit is on the whole wall. The store. I love it. I love my inventory. And, and I first of all worked at the kitchen table, and then I worked from a little desk, and then I've always had an office, designated office. So you want to make sure you have office space. Other things we want to make sure is, yes, I said, have you been putting things in your new date book? Oh my gosh, have you ordered your new date book? Where is my date book, right? So put that on. You're going to have a to-do list, a checklist tonight. So make sure you get your Mary Kay 2021. It runs for 18 months. Okay. Date book. And I love, look at you guys, put everything in your date book. Okay. Everything, right? I mean, everything. Everything. Do you have snow blindness? So you're like, oh no, nothing is happening, right? Put everything in your date book. So what's everything? Dentist appointments, doctor appointments, chiropractic appointments, when you're getting your haircut or your nails, or maybe somebody's coming over to work on in your house on plumbing. Put everything, put Monday morning, Pacific time, Monday morning, wake up to win. Tuesday, power hour, Pacific time, 6:25. Then occasional Saturdays when I do Facebook Live, slot in your own parties, slot in when you're calling your customers. You got to schedule it. What gets in your date book is an appointment, and you have scheduled it. If you're like, gosh, I really need to call my customers. Oh my gosh, that could be so overwhelming if you have 100 or more customers. What, are you going to sit down for an hour and call all your customers? I don't think so. So you schedule it. You go, I'm going to call the A's, the B's, and the C's, and then schedule another time. I'm going to call the D's, the E's, and the F's, and the H's, and work it through. And in 13 weeks, you will have called every letter of the alphabet. If you call at least 2 letters of the alphabet a week. Okay, pretty good, huh? You like that idea? So
Yes.
if you schedule it, schedule, call my customers. And week 1 is the week that the quarter begins. That's called A's and B's. So now we're probably like on the 5th week, because the quarter began, I know it's so odd, the quarter began December 16th and it goes until March 15th. So let's say this is the 5th week. You would be now calling letter number 10 and 11, or 11 and 12, whatever that looks like for you. But that gets, your customers don't realize that it's a rotating basis. They physically will get a phone call, not a text, a phone call. They hear your beautiful voice once every 3 months. You can text them, you can invite them to things, tell them about events or new product coming up. But that way they will be contacted. That is a system. That is a system I do and I have always done. I get overwhelmed. I have 600 customers. Oh, and so to call the A's and the B's, it's like, okay, so I have to break that up in a matter of 2 or 3 times during my week. You guys, reorders are so fantastic in Mary Kay. They are gravy. We did the work and now they keep reordering, and just, it's our job to reach out to them. Okay, so that's one of the systems I wanted to share. Well, I've got a couple quick announcements that I want to share with you, and then we're going to keep rolling on with some of our exciting Tuesday Power Hour Boss Babe. You're the business boss of your pink side hustle or your pink career, and there's a lot that you can learn from your Mary Kay business by just staying a little bit organized and ahead of the game. Okay, so coming up this week, and we've got tonight, yay, but then we've got Tuesday night and excuse me, Tuesday night.
Saturday.
First of all, we've got the 21st, okay? We've got Thursday, the 21st. What's going on? Well, 2 of my very wonderful favorite national sales director friends are hosting a Pink Possibilities. It's like a perks and a benefits. Senior National Sales Director Rebecca Evans out of Nevada. She is sharing her iStory, the possibilities, the wonderful perks and benefits that we have by being in Mary Kay. You will love it just by being on, and you're like, yay, yay. Oh, I didn't know that. That's good. I didn't know that. So get on. It's free with or without guests, but get on so you can hear Rebecca's story. And then Kathy is facilitating it. Kathy's the host, and then different units are participating. And if you're participating and your guest wins, I will take care of it. Rebecca and Kathy are not. If you're in somebody else's unit and you or your guest wins, I will facilitate it back over to your director. So your director makes sure she has that prize, opportunity to give gift to you. Okay. So that's good for you to know, Brenda, and that's Brenda Offerman. And then any other consultants like Jackie, you would want to, put it back over to Patricia. Okay. The rest of you are, and Ashley, the rest of you are tied to me. Okay. That's a good place to be. Okay. So what it is, it's at 7 p.m. Pacific time. I know it's a little bit late for our East Coast girls, but they are predominantly West Coast nationals, even though it's a national area. My unit happens to be all over the United States, which makes it really fun. Okay, so it is a Zoom. You'll go on to Zoom, join a meeting, and the meeting ID is posted on Facebook. I've posted it on 2 of my groups, but it's also, this is the meeting ID, 619-806-5031. Now, who has their date book handy right now? You can put your hand on it. Okay, so I hope you didn't write it on some random piece of paper. I'm going to teach you to not do that. Did you write it on a random piece of paper? You're like, where did I put it? And then it comes time for the call and you're like, where did I put it? Oh my gosh, I can't find it. You should have put it right in your date book. Right in your date book, right? Makes sense, right? So I look down. It is January 21st, 7 p.m. I'm going to get on at 6:55 and Pink Possibilities. And that's the Zoom ID. So that's one of the things I want to teach you in your office is to eliminate all those little pieces of paper. Put it in your date book. If it's a business card you got somewhere, staple it into your date book. Okay.
Sherry, is there a password on it?
Excuse me?
Is there going to be a password?
I guess not, because she didn't put it on the Zoom invite. So I've been drumming up my Sherry Farrar, future national sales director, and my VI Pink page. The VI Pink Facebook page is for you and your customers. Okay, it's for you and your customers. I'll post things there for customers and for consultants. And the future national, Sherry Farrar-Meyer, future national sales director, independent. It's actually independent sales, Mary Kay sales director. Sherry Farrar-Meyer, independent Mary Kay sales director. That is just for us, okay, consultants. So we can, you know, have different things going on. All right. So they're both private pages, but one's a little bit more exclusive, our group, and then we have our customer and consultant group. Okay, so that takes care of Thursday. And guess what? Guess what? I'm up for some competition. I'm up for some big competition. You know, these nationals, they are hot, aren't they? They're hot. Let's have the most people on. Yeah, they're going to be like, oh my goodness. And they're good friends of mine. And so I just think it would be so great if we had the most consultants and the most guests. Now, there's going to be a prize for the consultant with the most guests. There's going to be some full-size product giveaways. There's going to be for guests, there's going to be a $50 cash giveaway. And for our guests who join Mary Kay that night, 2 guests, names will be drawn and they'll get their eStart $30 paid for. So have your prospective recruits, even if they're not joining, like Teresa has a prospective recruit, she's, you know, not going to join for a couple months. That's okay. Timing's not right for her right now. We're still going to be here. But invite her. Who knows, right? You never know. So I want you guys to calendar it out and be on. Now, the thing for Saturday is this right here. It's winterize the skin you're in. And I've been posting this on our Facebook group. I've sent it over on our Voxer group. Okay, I'll pop it over to those that are on Voxer. You guys get on Voxer, V-O-X-E-R. Set it up. Go to your app store and download the Voxer app. Don't do Voxer Pro. You don't need to do that. It's free. And then send me a message. Find me and send me a message. And it's such great communication. You guys give a hands up. If you're on Voxer, do you just get the best things that I send over? Are you like,
Yes.
oh my,
Ooh,
where did
yes.
that
Yes,
come
we
from?
do.
You know, aren't you guys like, oh my gosh, where'd that come from? I need that. And you post it and you reshare it, or you're like, there's the information on the new starter kit options, and there's the reminder and preferred customer. And I mean, it's great. So we have Monday morning motivation Voxer group, and then we have our Tuesday night live Voxer group. So the winterize the skin you're in, it's going to be me, Facebook live. Okay, so I'm going to be, you know, the entertainer. And we're going to talk about winterizing your skin. You guys, please invite guests to be on. I am going to be commercialing probably about 10 different products. I'm going to sell product for you. I'm going to give the perks, the benefits, why I love it, why it's working. I'm going to commercial the brand new, talk about it, clinical solutions. Okay. And talk about the new clinical solutions. And that is going to be really fun. Your guests are just going to go, oh my goodness, I want this. I'm going to say the beauty consultants have 5 sets, but they're going to take one of their sets and they only have 4 that they can get right now. And you might want to, you know, contact her and get it. You guys have been on it for 4 months. 4 months. Yep. Middle of September, October, November, December, January, 4. And I'm so excited. I still have these like little dark, you can't really see them, but some dark spots from the sun. I've grown up in Southern California at the beach, the river, you know, Catalina, you know, sun. Lived at the beach, Redondo Beach, Manhattan Beach. And we've always had a swimming pool. We've always been outdoors family. So I have lots of different skin discoloration, even though I've been using Mary Kay a long time. A lot of times I'm just like not outside, lazy, didn't put my sunscreen on. So I had lots of different discoloration on my nose and some of my cheeks and up on my forehead, and they are all flaking off. So invite guests to be on, because there's no hard sell. I'm just going to talk a little bit about 10 different products to winterize the skin that you're in. And then I'm just going to say, message your beauty consultant if you want this product. And then I'm going to give them a special. If they buy 3 products, they get it for 10% off their 3 products. And if they buy 5 products, they get it for 15% off everything. Okay. And I mean, I would just love to see each of you have, 10 guests on and have $1,000 day. Each guest buy $100. Wouldn't that be fun? So be inviting your guests, because you guys know me and I'm not hard sell. I just love Mary Kay so much that I think that's why I sell a lot of product, right? So that's that announcement coming up. Also did want to let you know, in this beautiful set that you're getting from Mary Kay with the clinical solutions, look at what comes in it. You get this workbook and it has all that. This is what goes in it. So the client sees all this, and then she's got her tracking sheet so she can track it for 8 weeks. But now I'm on my second 8 weeks, but I'm still on my original bottle. Okay, still on the original. This is mine. As a sales director, they sent it to us 4 months ago. We couldn't tell anybody. You guys are like, what are you doing? I'm like, shh, secret. And, but I've been on the product. So I'm on my, second 8 weeks, and I'm still have it. You can just see it's still in there. Okay. Getting a little sparse though. So I'm going to tell you about another tip for your office. Okay. Label maker. Do you have a question, Danielle? Okay, unmute yourself.
I don't seem to know the information for Saturday, the 23rd. What time is that? And is it on this Zoom number?
Yes, no. Yes and no. Okay, so the time is 9:30. Thank you, Danielle. 9:30 Pacific time. So Barb Murphy, it'll go over to 12:30 for you, Eastern time. And Laura is at 10:30. Brenda, are you at 10:30? Are you different? Unmute. What?
We're 1 hour apart. We're mountain.
You are. You are. Okay.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting because I always got confused when Brenda lived there. Brenda Reed. I was like, what time is it?
We don't change with the daylight savings time.
I know. And that's what's so weird. We all change, but you guys, I don't know how. My brain can't compute that. Okay, so it's at 9:30 Pacific time. It's going to be on Facebook, okay? And you can find me, Sherry Farrar-Meyer, Independent Mary Kay Sales Director. Here's my Facebook ID. Write it down, put it in your date book. It's the same Facebook ID. Okay, if you can't find me, you're like, oh, on Facebook, where is she? I spelled her name wrong. So it's FB for Facebook .me for me / pink caddy for me. P is capitalized. PINKCADDY, the number 4, me. That's my Facebook ID. And you'll be on. But just plan on getting on like 5 minutes, 10 minutes early so you can greet your guests. It's Facebook Live, And that's where like, oh, it's a little crazy, but I've done it half a dozen times, and if I can do it, so can you. Okay. Thank you, Danielle. Did I answer your questions? Okay. So you guys, let me do my job. Let me sell product for you. Okay, I know your customers are going to be really excited. They're going to be really excited to hear about this new product too. Okay, so another idea that I want to tell you about is a label maker. A label maker. Okay, you can get them, like lots of times they'll go on sale at Office Depot for like $20, or you could probably find it on Amazon. Okay, and yeah, Brenda, Star Consultant.
They have them at Costco too. I bought mine at Costco, and it was, I don't remember how much it was, but I bought it, so it must not have been that expensive.
Good job. And your makeup looks beautiful, Brenda, Star Consultant. Okay, so I recommend that you get a label maker. Why? This is how I'm able to really, I don't want to process so much information in my head. I have a big unit. I have a lot of customers. I try to remember people's names. I mean, how much can we put in my head, right? I don't want to keep putting stuff in my head. So the label maker really helps me. So on the back, I have my cheat sheet. Okay. So the retinol 0.5, I have written on the back, use PM. Improves the appearance of wrinkles. Improves loss of discoloration. Increases firmness. Use up, try it for 8 weeks. So I just abbreviate things. I'm the only one reading it, right? And then on the restore, the calm and restore coconut milk, I want to remember that it has, well, it doesn't say coconut milk, it says facial milk, that it has coconut. It has jojoba, right, Rebecca?
Yes, jojoba.
I'm all jojoba.
Jojoba.
That's a hard word for me to say.
Santa might be using that.
And then it has sunflower in it, and it has olive oils in it. Okay. I love having my label maker for that. Okay. So all I do is I read the back of the box, and then I pull out the words that I can say. I will pull out the best words. And Barb's laughing. Are you eating your popcorn, Barb? It's National Popcorn Day. Who comes up with these things? National Popcorn Day. Are you kidding? I mean, we like it when they have National Lipstick Day or National Pink Day, but National Popcorn Day? Oh, wow. How about National I'm Going Out of My Mind Day? Okay, so label maker. Now, I'm just going to show you a few things why I love my label maker. Okay, so I have my hand sanitizer. Okay, I have it in my purse. I have it in my pink Cadillac. I have it, we have 7 doors into our house. It's a really big house, but I have 2 doors where my customers might come in. One is the beauty studio right here, and the other one might be over by the front door, which is by my office. So whatever door, this is part of being a boss babe. Whatever door they're coming in, I've got my mask. My mask is hanging from the doorknob, right? Instead of, wait, let me get my mask. Okay, so I've got my mask and I have my hand sanitizer. I say, before you come in, let's sanitize your hands. And they love it. They love it. And they're like, oh, wow, it's so nice. What's in it? And I go, well, look at you guys. Label maker. I'm going to read it to you. It's moisturizing. It has shea butter, aloe vera, glycerin, and it soothes your skin. Okay, true story. When I had my holiday market, I put signs out in my neighborhood, and I had said holiday market. I had a neighbor come in, and I always make sure they don't have a Mary Kay consultant, right? Right. Okay. You can come in and buy from me. And so I said, wait, do the same thing. I have my mask on. Do you have your mask? Let me spray your hand. She goes, that is so nice. Oh, I love that. She goes, how much are they? And I said, well, they're only 8, but as a special, I am doing them for $6.95 because I want to get them out there. And she's like, oh. And she goes, do you have 9? I go, I do. And right now I can't order anymore because I've hit my limit of 20. I'm so bummed. But anyway, so she bought all 9. And she was I said, what are you doing with them? Her daughter's like, Mom, what are you doing? And she goes, I'm going to put them in everybody's stocking. And I'm like, what a great idea. So I have this. I have 4 of them. Okay. 1 in my purse, 1 in my car, 1 at each of the doors. And I sell a lot of it. So now I'm going to have to find a local consultant who's not ordering and go, can I order 20 on your order form? Rebecca, can I order 20?
I was just thinking because I'm going to be ordering 10, so you could order.
I can't order them. Okay, good. sidebar there. Okay, so that's a great tip. Now also, I even have it all the way down on the Skin Sonic brush, right? I'm showing it, and then I'm talking about it. I say it helps defend against accelerated aging. See, I don't want to remember that. I want to say it right, but I don't want to remember it. So I say it helps accelerate against, it helps defend against accelerated aging. See, do you guys like that? I love that. That is on, like, it's the job for my assistant, Julie, who's in Brenda's unit. She puts labels on everything and helps me sound so professional. Okay, so that's one of the ideas for your office. And that'll really help with memory. That'll help with product knowledge. And being that we're talking a little bit about product, I'm going to go to the next idea. So I have two. Well, actually, I have more than two because I have another one for limited edition. But I want to show my limited edition product.
Yeah.
But I have, like I'm lifting weights. I have two travel roll-ups and they look different. So I know which one's which. This one has a bandana on it. Okay. This is full of testers. It's all full of testers. This one, they can buy it right as is. And this is filled with what is on the virtual party menu. Okay. So with that virtual party menu, this is what I created 6 months ago for our unit. Virtual party menu. You stick with these products, it's a home run for you. I promise. These are the products I talk about. These are going to be a lot of the products I'm going to talk about on Saturday. And you might just think, gosh, she is just so consistent. I don't really like change it up. I mean, this is what we want all of our customers to be on, the virtual party menu. You can find it on my UnitNet site. And that is www.unitnet, UNITNET.com. You just need a username and a password. And then you're going to go in on the left margin. It's going to say there's going to be a training center link. Go on that. There'll be about 40 of these documents that I talk about all the time. And this one's about 4 or 5 down right now. Oh, no, not this one. This one's on there. It's like 2 or 3 down. Did you have a question, Brenda, Star Consultant?
I noticed on the other menu that you have when we were having our parties, that you put a date on them. I don't notice a date on that. When you update them, it's kind of nice to have that date.
Okay.
Do you remember the last time that one was updated by any chance?
Maybe about 3 months ago.
Okay.
And I'm still liking it. Okay.
Okay.
So this is good. I'm not going to go over this training for you tonight. I want you to print it and have extra copies. This is part of being organized, being the boss babe. When someone's coming over to try product, this is what you're going to show them. And you have how beautiful it looks. But in this one are all your testers. Okay? Because like in this one, you have one CC cream, right? In this one, you have 5 of them. In this one, you have one skincare set. In this one, you have both, 3D skincare sets. Okay, you got it? All right, this one has maybe 5 lip glosses in it. This one just shows 1 lip gloss. This shows the beautiful compact. So I'm going to open this up. So if one of my clients was like, oh my gosh, I just love it all. Can I take it home? I'm like, yeah, it's for sale. Nothing's been used. Okay, so pocket 1 is the 3D skincare. So it coordinates with the pocket number 1 right here. Okay, pocket 2 is our satin set. And it has satin lips, satin hands, and eye makeup remover. Pocket 3 is your pampering set. And it has microdermabrasion, the renewing gel mask, and charcoal mask. And then pocket 4 is your dash out the door. Like that, pocket 4. dash out the door. Okay. And this has everything that's listed on pocket number 4. All right. So, oh, it's sticking to my sweater. The Velcro. Minor. I just see that happening to me on Saturday. I won't wear a sweater. So, so you will, part of your office, okay, I want you to get a brand new travel roll-up bag and fill pocket 1 with a miracle set, a brand new miracle set. Okay, brand new with your labels on the back. Pocket number 2, you are going to fill it with a satin set, satin lips, satin hands, and your eye makeup remover. Each of the sets have built-in value. You guys, I put my mathematical mind to this. I used where the company gives us built-in value and savings. And I mean, I just maxed it out. And then the Pamper Me, that's pocket 3, Pamper Me. And it's got your pampering products in it. I have charcoal mask and I have the microdermabrasion. I also tucked in the renewing gel mask in case they wanted that also. Okay. And then pocket 4, remember, dash out the door. That's going to have 1 cc cream, a foundation brush, mascara, lip gloss. Just put in a basic like Fancy Nancy or Beach Bronze. And or they get a compact filled. So it's one or the other. It says right there, or the compact filled. And then at the bottom, it says, 4 pockets ready to go. It's a $395 value, including the free travel bag. And they get it for $299. Now, guys, I did not take $100. I would not do that to me or to you. Let me just take $100 off. No, because I took advantage of all the sets that Mary Kay has, the value. So I took the value of it. It says right there, like the Miracle set has $124 value, but we get it for $110. The satin set has an $86 value, but it's $74 all the way down. Okay. Then if they book and hold a party and they have at least 5 guests, then they get their sonic brush for half price. So if they have 5 friends just to try some of these products, and you're going to talk about them, and I'm going to commercial this on Saturday. Anybody that wants to book a party, and if you have at least 5 friends, your beauty consultant's going to let you get this, which is like a $200 value for half price. And half price, it's $75. No, it's $75 retail. Our cost is $37.50. Okay. Right? It's $75. Yes. Okay. I just
Yes.
threw a little
Yeah.
blank there.
And then 25 for the
brush, but I'm not going to talk about that
Yeah,
unless
yeah.
they go from there.
That's why we were thinking 100.
You're right. At the very bottom, I have also another option. Maybe they don't want all 4 pockets. So they can select any 3 pockets and they can receive the 2 items for half price. And then it has a picture of the travel roll-up bag. At the top, it has a place for the party date and the time, and you could fill in your name. I love this. Do you guys like it?
I
Love
do.
it.
I love it.
Sherry, I have a
perfect.
question.
Simple.
Now that we don't print out that menu for Saturday, do we, or do you have a different one for Saturday?
No, I'm gonna go over this and then some extra products on Saturday, but this is something that you can send as an email attachment to your guests, or if you're gonna see your guest and want to drop off microdermabrasion.
Yeah, I'm going to be delivering product samples to my guests for Saturday.
Yeah, skincare.
So just give them a copy of that with that. Okay.
Okay, so this is part of, because you sell skincare and cosmetics. So you want to look like Neiman Marcus, you want to look like Macy's. You want to look great. And
Well, maybe not Neiman, maybe Mimi Marcus.
Neiman markup. Neiman markup. And so you've got your working one, like your tool belts. and then you've got your showcase. So you have both. Okay, you like that?
Love it.
Yes.
Okay,
That's great.
good. Now I wanted to show you. So now they go, well, what lip gloss should I pick? I go, I don't know. Which one would you like? This is Sherry in her office. Which one do you want? And they pick it out. This is what I do. Here's the boxes. Here's most of the lip glosses. Okay. And that's what I do. I take them out of the box. You cannot sell lip gloss in a box. They can't see it. So I put it in one of those clear bags, and she wants the box, doesn't want the box. I don't care. I throw the box away. Okay. So which lip gloss would you like? There you go. Oh, good. And that's Rebecca. Yes. Did you see Rebecca? She's look at, she did it. She's got that going. See, guys?
I actually
What you
put
wanna
the
do?
boxes behind them so
Mhm.
I could look in and let them know what color that is so they
Yeah.
know.
Okay, this is all part of thinking like a retailer. Okay, now I'm going to show you something else, thinking like a retailer. If your nails are not so to be desired, you're going to hold it like this. I'm teaching you something really important. You hold it like this. If your nails are nicely done and you've got big diamond rings from Mary Kay, whatever, then you can show it like this. Okay, you can show your nails. Remember, if not, hide them. Okay,
Because you don't want them seen like this.
right.
They're not painted.
Okay. Well,
They're
now
naked.
so since we've been talking about product, now we're going to do our high sales count up for the week. Okay. And it got a little confusing when some of us were blanking out, not coming on. We're like, oh, who's all still on? So we all stay on, and we're just going to do it through raise of hands. Okay. And we always like to know who our week ends on Sunday night. Our new week starts Monday, or maybe your week ends on Saturday night and your week starts on Sunday. Whatever you do, it's your week, and just stay consistent. You've got your 7 days planned out. So if you were a active Mary Kay beauty consultant this last week and you just sold anything, I don't care if it was, a lip gloss, raise your hand. If you sold something, you sold something. Keep your hand up. Keep your hand up. I'm Gina. Is your hand up? Yep. Keep your hand up. Okay, Laura, your hand's up. Put your hand up, Laura. Terry's on. Erica, hi. Ashley's on. Are you guys, all your hands are up? Danielle, did you sell anything?
Oh, I did. Right.
Darn, Danielle. I'll buy something from you. So anyway, okay, so that shows you we are selling this product, right? So if you sold $50 or more, keep your hand up. Keep your hand up. $50 or more. Brenda, you too. But Brenda can't win. Okay, keep your hand up. Okay, keep your hand up. Way to go, girls. Okay, if you sold, where's my $100 girls? You sold 100 or more. Barb sent her some summary sheet over. Way to go, Barb. I want to see more of those summary sheets. Keep your hand up. Where's my $100 girls? Way to go. Okay, who did 200? Who's at 200? Okay, Laura, hot stuff. Who else? Terry Kinney and Ashley. Erica, are you driving? Are you over 200?
No, I was at like 150.
Hey,
But
well,
I am driving.
you're at 150. That's great. Okay, who's over 250? 250. Okay. Terry, Therese, what was your week?
205.
Congratulations, Therese. 205. Way to go. And Laura, your hand still up? Is your hand still up? Unmute yourself.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
Who's up over 300? 300. Laura is up over 300 and Terry. Woohoo! Woohoo! Okay. And 350. Who's up over?
We're talking retail, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. Yep. Yay, Terry and Laura. Terry and Laura. Come on. Who hit 400? Who hit 400? Terry and Laura are still up. Woo! Okay, 450. Terry, what was your week?
423.
Terry, that's so great. What do you contribute your week to?
Well, I got in touch with, it was reorder week for several of my skincare people.
Great. So you had fantastic reorders, right?
I did. Yes.
Wow, that's so great. So great, Terry. And Laura, how much did you sell last week?
It's up to about 600.
Woo!
Woo!
Yeah.
My,
Yeah.
My
Yay!
MK, I don't know if you can see it. My MK, how do I show you?
Your nails? You just
Yes,
kind
my
of
nails have become the talk of everything that have keep getting
show,
me
show
orders.
on, go towards your
Oh,
camera.
okay.
Camera.
Okay.
There we go.
Here, you know what? Let me make a big screen. How do I make a big screen?
Just go
Can
like
you see
this.
it?
Put your hands in front of your
Put
face.
your hands right there.
Like that.
Or
There
go
you
like that.
Yeah.
Can you see the
She
MK
has
on my nail?
MK. She has MK written on her fingers.
That's
Awesome.
cute.
Isn't that great? So
It's
great.
become
Well,
the conversation piece. Everyone keeps asking, "What's the MK? Your nails are so beautiful." Oh, I just started Mary Kay. Oh, you did?
So great. So great. She's doing really good. So she gets organization for the year, Mary Kay organization cards. She gets some flyers on our target body and a high week. Congratulations, Laura, my new
Yay.
Yay, Laura.
Laura.
I got knocked out though right after that.
Hey, that's so great. Way to go. Okay. So moving on with paperwork in your office, right? We want to eliminate paperwork. Don't you want to like not look at another profile? You're like, really? What is this profile sitting here? And that means it's a customer. She filled it out. We love our profiles. We do. And you guys, these are important. This is your customer's file. This is where she told you about her skin. This is where she gave you her information. This is maybe where you wrote her credit card number down or her husband's name or her birthday. These are awesome. Okay. But I just want to remind you that I do two things with profiles. Okay. First of all, when you are assessed, she's filled out her profile and you're sitting across the table from her, or you've sent her the profile in the mail, or you did the profile over the phone and you checked off the answers. Okay. However you want to, angle that out, then, when you lift it up, it gives you the answers, what you're going to give her. Like she might check, this box, and then you lift it up and it tells you what to give her. If she checks this box and you lift it up and that's the answer. Did you guys know that? The profile has all the answers on it. Who did not know that? Okay. Imogene, Danielle, Brenda, your two recruits didn't know that. Get on it, girl. Teach them about the profile. Brenda's like, loser. No, I'm kidding. My team doesn't know about a profile? Woo!
I'm surprised we didn't notice. I've never pulled it up like that.
Okay, so you have the profile and the question might be, I have to put my glasses on. Hello. Okay, the question might be, pick the one statement that most closely describes your skin type. So let's say I checked off the first one. Face feels often tight and pores are not noticeable. Okay. Or maybe she checked, face is shiny all over with visible pores. Okay. So there's 4 answers there. So I checked box number 1 and it says, oh, your skin is dry. And then it says, describe what you want most from your foundation. Well, I want an age-fighting foundation. Yep. And I want, sunscreen in it. So it would come up and it would say, recommend Time-Wise Luminous Wear Foundation or Mary Kay CC Cream. Isn't that great? Tells you exactly what to give her. The answers. That's your cheat sheet. Isn't that great? I love that. Love that. Okay. Then you might be wondering, she goes, I don't know what kind of foundation I want. You say, well, do you want matte, luminous, or natural? Are you ivory, beige, or bronze? And then it tells you what to give her. Matte wear foundation, luminous wear foundation, CC cream, endless performance. It's all right there. La la. Okay, yay. Now you've been trained on the profile. Then the back side is a place where she could give you friends, referrals. Have a little contest who gives you the most referrals and give them a little eye makeup remover. Okay, then this says for beauty consultant only, so you can write down things she buys. I always like to write down, I like to pull her profile out and write down when I'm talking to her. She says, oh, I'm getting married in August. And I go, oh, this August? Because, brides sometimes pack it out 2 years out there. And you write down, yeah, getting married August 2021. And then I would say, if you need help with makeup, I do that. Or she says, oh, I'm pregnant. I'm so excited. I'm expecting a baby in May. I write down May. And so when I'm talking to her again, like in March, I go, how you doing? What do you do? Only have 2 months left? She's like, how did she remember that? Right? Or she says, oh, I'm having surgery on my mouth. And like if I were talking to Laura, she's touching her face right now. She's in so much pain. And I say, oh my gosh, tell me about your surgery. And then I might have written that down. Or then I knew it was a week ago Wednesday. And I said, I'm going to pray for you. And I did. I probably put it in my calendar. Pray for Laura. Right. Why have it on a little piece of paper on my desk? Put it in your calendar. You're going to say you're going to do something. So I write things down on the profile. But then the profile becomes really fun. After she's given it to me and I have it, I want to do something with it. I tear it. It's peripheral. There's 2 pages to it, right? So I take it apart. And then I take this little thing off. So this goes in for her last name. I'm like, how do I do it again?
Is that the paper part? The paper
Yes.
section? Paper cover.
Hold on. This goes for her her birthday. That's what I wanted to say. This goes for her birthday. So it has on it birthday. Okay. And Brenda talked with us on yesterday morning, all about the birthday idea. And I put it over on Voxer. Shelly Smith was the sales director that shared the birthday idea. I got it, Brenda. I got it. I got her script. Is that so great? So I put it over on Voxer and you're like, I'm not on Voxer. Well, get on Voxer so you can get these ideas. Okay, so let's say her birthday is in January. Okay, so this is Susan Jones and she has a January 20th birthday. Her birthday's tomorrow. So beginning of January, you put it in your date book. The first day of the month. Check birthdays. Okay, so then I go, this guy, the top, there's January to December, and you keep it in a file. You can get them, they're like 5x7 index cards, and they'll be January, February, March, April, May, all the way up to December. So Susan Jones is going to get filed in January. I have a birthday file. It's all set up. Then you could go on, add her into InTouch. You could send her an e-card. You could send, why give Hallmark money? No. You are not sending her a Hallmark card. If you're going to give her a card, you're going to send her a beauty book. It's still 1 stamp. Okay. Send her a beauty book. So you pull out all your Januaries, January 1st. How do you remember? You scheduled it in your date book. Okay. Pull all of them out. And then you go online and you send them a happy birthday. And you also put it in the mail. You can send her a happy birthday card. And it will say the same thing on the beauty book. The beauty book, you send it, it only needs 1 stamp. And you go ahead and send it to her and you put, happy birthday, Susan. How old you are is your business. How young you look is mine. 15% off all month long. Whatever you feel will make you beautiful. Whatever you want to help you make yourself feel beautiful. Okay, so they're going to stick with you. Then you send them an e-card with the same message, a customer e-card, and they get it in the mail. And then you have the birthday file. Call everybody. You have to schedule it. call everybody, you know, on the 1st or the 2nd of the month, wish them a happy birthday so they hear your voice. I don't sing. I can't sing happy birthday. I don't know why. It just doesn't come out right. And so I don't sing happy birthday, but I wish them a happy birthday from Sherry, their Mary Kay pink lady. And I let them know, say the same thing. How old you are is your business. How young you look is mine. And I wanted to remind you that it's your birthday month. I'd like to give you 15% off whatever you want, as much as you want all month long. Then you got to schedule it at the end, towards the end of the month. You call them all or text them. You can text them and say, I hope you had a great birthday. Your birthday discount ends tomorrow. You can still order, or you can add to your order. You guys are going to buy from you. They're never going to switch because you remember their birthday. Okay? So it's all from you. Just take this card and put it in a January to December. Get them on In Touch with their birthday month. It'll populate all out and you will just be a cat's meow. Now, another thing you can do is, because you put them on In Touch, then you can go to the little tab and hit Create Labels. Okay?
Oh,
Create
okay.
labels. And then you put in a blank page of 10 down, 3 across, blank labels. And you can print them, and then you just can put it on the back of her beauty book. Okay? And they're going to love it. They're going to take advantage of it. Okay? Now, the other piece of paper, the half of the profile, this is going to go under her last name. So she's Susan Jones. So she's going to get the same, like it could be a shoebox, you guys. Okay. But then when you get like a lot of customers, you're like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do now? And then, so she's Susan Jones and she's in the J's, or you could have her be in the S, whatever you want. Some people do it by the first or the last name, but then when I'm calling my ABs and I'm on to my J's, then I pull my J's and my K's out and I have them and I can write notes and I see the things that she has told me. You could, I don't do that anymore. I'm not going to give you that idea. Okay, so this is her reorder card. This is like where I see what she's ordering, what her skin type is. Okay, you like that?
Yes.
So when you get a profile, you got a customer. You got to treat her like gold. Put her birthday in, put her in an A to Z file so you can call them in a timely manner and be reaching out to them. You don't want to be like, oh, I never call my customers. They don't know, probably remember who I am. Call them. Wish them a happy new year. Ask them how they're doing. Ask them how they're feeling. Ask them if anybody in their immediate family has COVID. You talk to them. Okay, you guys can do that. I know you can. Okay, so now she's reordering from you. So now you have a sales ticket. Laura, this is what a Mary Kay sales ticket looks like. So cute. Okay, so you have your sales ticket. So the front copy is always yours. See, it says at the bottom, beauty consultant copy. That's your copy. Then after you write everything on it, there's 2 of them that say customer copy. See? 2. So why do we have 2 of them? One of them is to give her right then and there. She's paid you. Maybe you've given her some product. Maybe you owe her a couple things. They're back at your house. You're going to have customer delivery, whatever it is. So you've got that second customer copy to give to her when you finish her order out. All right. So let me tell you what I do. The front copy. All right. When I'm said and done and everybody's getting their portion of the copy, I tear it off. It has her name, her address, her information, her credit card. And then you can just get a 5x7 envelope, or you can use something like this. You can use anything, 5x7 manila envelope, anything. And you slip it in, and I always slip it, the newest one in the back. Okay. So she says, oh, I ordered like 2 weeks ago and I want to get that foundation again. What was it? Well, I know it's more towards the beginning of the month. Okay. But I do this for every month. And if they are needing to, so I don't have receipts all over the place. Where are they? Now, I have to tell you, so what happened was I used to staple them. I was going to tell you this idea. I used to staple the receipt to the profile. Well, after you've been in business for 39 years and you have people that have been buying from you for 39 years, their file alone is this big. So that idea didn't keep working for me. So I had to come up with a different system. So I go ahead and I put them, you know, in the coordinating envelope. All right. Now, something else I do is I add them to my cell phone. Okay. So I put them in my cell phone, and under like maybe the company, you know, instead of writing, you know, she's a teacher or a flight attendant, I write, she's a customer. So I know, is that a customer? Because sometimes, I mean, you get really big, you might have customers and consultants that have the same name. Okay, think really big, right? Maybe you have 2 Susan Smiths. You're like, oh my gosh, which one's my consultant? Which one's my customer? Okay.
For me, I have, now that I have 2 businesses, my cleaning, I just put C before everyone's name. That means clean. Anyone from Mary Kay has MK before their name. So what they're organized in my phone. So
Great.
everything MK is all, when you go to MK, all your customers come right down.
That's
And all
great.
my C's
Love
come
that.
right down.
Love that. So go in, put
Yeah.
your customers as MK. That's a great idea. Thank you, Laura. But what I do is right underneath, under notes and everything, I put their foundation shade. Yeah, because sometimes they're like, I threw it out. I don't remember what it was. And I'm like, I don't remember when you ordered. Oh my gosh. And I try and put it on In Touch. But if you don't, put their foundation shade on your phone. Okay. Now for you guys, because I have lots of consultants, so it has your name, like it might say, you know, Velma Dixon. And then instead of, you know, I put her consultant number. My consultants call and they're like, oh my gosh, I'm on the lake and I need to place an order. And what's my consultant number? I go, I don't know. I'm not home. Oh, here, it's blah, 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 blah. They're like, oh, that's pretty impressive. So I put your consultant number by your name. And then my customers, I put their foundation shade. Okay, wanted to let you know, that's what you do with the sales tickets. Okay, so moving along, I want to share an idea. Maybe you have some lookbooks on your shelf that are from winter or fall, you know, 220 or, and you're like, oh, just put your reorder label over where it says winter 220. Not a big deal. Right? Who's like, what a great idea.
Great
Right?
idea.
Great
Yeah.
idea.
Thank you. That's what I do. I'm like, what do I do that is so streamlined? Okay, so
I have a question.
yes.
On the lookbooks, I'm getting a lot of requests to drop off books everywhere. How do you guys handle that? Do you just drop books and then drop in like a couple days later to see if anybody wants to order, or how do you do
Yeah.
that?
Carry lookbooks with you. You can also drive them to, there's a URL link and you can drive them to the lookbook and they can look at it on their phone.
Right. I'm trying to figure out the QR code to put on there, but
Right.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
can, you can send them a link and they can flip through the lookbook
Oh,
on their
that's
well,
phone.
they want books left
The
at the nail
digital
salons and
lookbook.
stuff.
But if they
Yeah.
want
I
an
have a-
actual one, then you make a note, okay, in your date book, dropped off lookbooks to Sally's Beauty Salon, and they get paid on Friday. Call them on Thursday. What do they want?
Okay.
I mean, instead of writing all these notes, put everything in your date book. Does
Okay.
that help?
My phone was cutting out. What do you say you do with the old ones?
Okay, so right here, it would say like fall 2020 or winter 2020. I just put my reorder label over it.
Yeah, I had someone the other day though, which is that's how old I think this one was, and I didn't even know. They were texting me about what color they wanted, and all the lip glosses were the old ones. And I was
That's
like,
okay.
oh wait, no. I had to send her my website and be like, no, you got to look at the websites now. I'm like, sorry, those are old.
But a lot of us have them. We still have the former lip glosses. So if you do, great. If not, then drive her to your website. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't have any old ones like in my inventory, and you obviously can't get them online really. So I was just
Right.
like, oh no,
But if
sorry,
you
look
have
at
ones,
another one.
if you have ones left over, do that. Okay. Isn't that great? Okay. Then I want to talk to you about the Mary Kay credit card. Okay. I really like the Mary Kay credit card. And it is, I'm not here. You don't like it, Imogene? Are you shaking your head? Okay, we'll talk later. I like it because you get 3% cash back on all Mary Kay orders. So it could be on a preferred customer program enrollment. It could be on anything section 2, anything with MK connections. If you're going to seminar, your enrollment for registration fees, your inventory, you get 3% cash back. Okay. Then the first time you get it, you can, once you spend 500 or more on that credit card in your first 3 months, you get $100 statement credit. So get $100 free. Then on all other purchases, if it's not Mary Kay related, like maybe Office Depot, then you get 1% cash back. And I kind of go in like every 2 or 3 months. Oh, yeah. Then your points, that's okay. And also your points are 3 times. So let's say you spend $1,000 in Mary Kay, whatever, in January, that is equivalent to 3,000 reward points. So your points are tripled. Okay. So I went on today and I had almost 13,000 points from the last like 2 or 3 months because everything goes triple. So I thought, oh, what do I want? So I went online. Here it is. I got a $50 Lowe's card for my husband, 5,000 points. And I got a $25 statement credit for 7. Oh, I got three $25 statement credits for 7,500 points. So I got.
Do you
I got
know
a
how good
$50
of credit you have to have?
apply, just apply. And, you know, if your credit needs to be worked on, then just apply again later on. But here, I'm just
I can
using
give
my-
you a link to startup credit if anybody needs. I
You
can
can-
share that link with you.
share it with me, and then I can post it on.
Yeah, I'll
Box.
text it to you and you can send it to the girls.
Thank you, Laura. So you guys, so I went on, you have to, you know, sign in to the Mary Kay, you know, the first bank, first card, and, or you can apply. How you apply for this is you go on to your Mary Kay In Touch and you're going to go over to MK Connections. It's an approved vendor and you apply for the Mary Kay credit card. $100 statement free after 3 months. If, I mean, you're going to put 500 on it anyway. And if you're running your business and, you know, servicing your customers, and then just it's proof in the pudding, $50 Lowe's and $75 in statement credit. So that's 125 just for the last couple months. It's going to come back to me. Okay. I really like it. Plus it says Mary Kay on it and it has Mary Kay like eyeshadows or lip glosses on it. And so when you're using it out and about in the community, it just like screams Mary Kay advertisement. Okay. So just a little, I like to, that's another thing for your office. I like to keep my business. And I like to keep my personal. So that's another way. You don't want to be, for the new year, commingling your funds and having, you know, oh, what credit card did I put that on? And have it all be streamlined. Okay, so that's just another tip. Another tip for keeping your office streamlined is team building literature. You want to have your team building literature in a folder, in a place where you can reach for it. You know, somebody wants to find out about the company, you want to drop in a, you know, information in their reorder bag or in their mail, or you want to give it to them when you're dropping off a lookbook. So always have, and you can get this from our UnitNet site, always have my perks and benefits. This, I love this. This works and this is good. So have this for your perks and your benefits, and you can go through this with them. All right. It's really easy, you guys. It's really easy. She fills this out and you just talk about what she checked off. That's it. So easy. Then have a piece of company printed literature. So it's an awesome opportunity. You get like, I don't know, 10 of these for $2. Well, they're double-sided. And if you were to use your Office Depot discount, it would still be more than this. Okay. So the company's really giving us a great deal. So order these. They're under the, under recruiting team building literature. So it talks about the opportunity, and then it talks about what comes in the starter kit. And then over here, it talks about it. It's number 1, love what you do, love Mary Kay. There's money and rewards, products women love, and Mary Kay, the company. And a place for you to put your label. Okay, so have these, have the perks and benefits, grab that from UnitNet. And then I still like to use, even though we drive them to our website, we send them a link. I still like to have them fill out a paper agreement. I like to have that information for them if I need it. Okay, it's good. It's good to have. So, but if they're long distance, send them the link. But if they're with you, then you can still send them the link, but it's nice to have the paper copy. Okay. All right. Then this is on UnitNet, and this is my tax advantages. There's 40 things that you can write off for your Mary Kay business. So many things. You guys, my background is accounting. I can help you with this on a more individual basis, but you want to print 12 of these, 1 for each month. Have a big manila envelope for January, February, etc. 1 for each month. Put this, staple it on the outside. Okay. Then at the end of the month, got to schedule it. You dump all the invoice, all the receipts out. It might be a receipt, your customer, product inventory, computer printout, or it might be something you got for your business at Dollar Tree, or you went to Starbucks and met up with somebody and had coffee with them and, did a Mary Kay delivery. That's a write-off. Okay. Babysitting. If you're having a Mary Kay appointment, you're paying a babysitter, always write down, make a receipt and drop it in there. If you're paying cash, make yourself a receipt. Follow the trail so you can write it off. Getting your car washed, okay, anything like that. If you're having
This is so, I'm so happy you're saying this. You guys, you and your husband talked about this at the whatever it was when we came to your house, and I didn't do it. And oh my gosh, and I bought manila envelopes and they're in my Mary Kay thing that I never even opened it. I planned to do it, I didn't do it. So I'm so happy you're like reminding me right now, and I'm gonna go do it.
I'm so glad. You guys, you run a Mary Kay business and you can write off a lot. If you're normally getting money back from the government in the form of a refund from the state or the IRS, you'll get a bigger refund. If you don't normally get a refund, now you will be paying less to the government. It's the real deal. You have a home-based business. It's legitimate. All right. So it talks about all of section 2 is a write-off. I wrote this, and this is for you guys. Okay. There'll be extra things in there. It'll say postage, it'll say meeting dues or refreshments purchased, or dry cleaning and alterations for your Mary Kay business. You can't just be dry cleaning your, whatever. And, you can, but you can write off your Mary Kay. All right. So there's 40 things on here. There's basket supplies. It's so great. So keep track of it on a monthly basis. All right. Okay. That'll help keep your office organized. So moving on, I'm almost done. Is you need a new book every 6 months, I would say. Brand new book every 6 months. And mine just says, do what you love, just do it, be brave. I talk to myself. I tell myself good things. It's really important to talk to yourself and speak affirmations to yourself. I love that affirmation. Blessings are chasing me down and taking me over. Can't you just imagine running down the street and blessings are running after you? They're running after you and they're taking you over. Oh my gosh, I love that. Blessings are, running after me and taking me over. So, just, have fun, write fun things on here. And then, you have this book when you have to write something down, like, instead of putting it on that little piece of paper. Okay. So when you're taking notes from Monday morning, I know Brenda, I've spent time with Brenda Reed. She has a Monday morning notebook, right, Brenda? She has a Monday morning motivation notebook. She's like, oh, 3 weeks ago when you mentioned, I'm like, really? That's really good. I don't even have a notebook. No. Anyway, so I, write down my different calls that I have with the company. So it's all in here. Okay. Different coaching calls that I'm having with you. So I'm remembering what you told me, right? Brenda's working on getting an office assistant because she told me that and I wrote it down. She wants to get somebody to help her in her office. Yes, because her recruits don't know how to fill out a profile.
Sherry.
Oh, no.
That's funny. I think that is so funny. Brenda Offerman, do not be shaking your head at me. My consultants love me. It's so much fun. And, I write down your goals and your dreams and I have them here. And this is maybe where I have my quiet time in it. But I want you guys to know that you just need a place, not this one little tiny notebook. You need something big, okay? Okay. And then I want to close with make sure you get your date book and you put everything in it. All right. Everything. All right. Okay. So that is a bunch of information and we went 15 minutes over and my apologies, but I hope you enjoyed this information. Okay. I want to open it up. We're going to open it up. And was there a tip? Somebody, you're like, oh my gosh, that was so great. I can't believe I've never done that. And so unmute yourself. And we love it when you do a quick share. And Therese, if you're still on, give a quick share about your great reorder that you had today. Okay, I love this. Ashley's nursing her baby. And yes, and Danielle, your room's not so yellow anymore. Oh.
It must have fixed itself.
Oh, yes, it did. Look at your dog. Is it a puppy?
Oh, it's my puppy. Yeah.
Is it a
He doesn't want to be up.
Is it
No, he's a Shiba Inu.
Shiba Inu?
With a curly tail.
Oh, how cute.
Oh my gosh.
He
What's
does
her
not
name?
want to be up here.
What's his name?
His name is Kojak.
Kojak. Cute. So great. Okay, who has, Therese, you go first, and then I want to do some quick shares from you guys. Go for it, Therese.
Good evening, ladies. I had a phone call this morning on my tablet from my client for a reorder. And I said, Leanne, what, let's try you on another skincare set. And I'm going to try you on the repair. So I sent her the lookbook page of what the cost was. I guess the print was too small. She goes, oh, what's the difference? And I told her, she goes, okay, I'll get it. So I'm delivering it tomorrow. And within a matter of 5 minutes, I sold $205.
Love that. Ching ching. Way to go. Doesn't that just feel so good? Because she's like, you know what? I think we need to up you up to the, a more advanced skincare line now. So great. Okay, who has a share from
Sherry, I'm Donna, a free car driver, future free car driver.
Oh, that's you, Donna. I'm like, who's the free car driver? You're incognito. Hi, Donna. What do you want to share with us tonight?
I wanted to share about the tax benefits. My husband and I, we don't have a home, we don't own our own home, so we didn't have a lot of tax write-offs. And so at the end of the year, every year, we would just either break even or just end up owing money. But once I started my Mary Kay business, we were able to write off so many things for having a home-based business that we now receive a return. So for the past few years, we have received a return due to our Mary Kay business. And it's truly a blessing. So
glad.
Really do take advantage of all the things that Sherry is sharing with us. really follow her instructions because it truly, truly does work. And for, oh my gosh, I can't even believe I never did this before, but for the past few years, we've actually been taking advantage of every little thing, and it truly works. It truly
Everything.
works. Mhm.
Yeah. I mean, everything. You're buying toilet paper and paper towels and Kleenex, and you're using them when somebody comes over to your house and they go to the bathroom and they wash their hands, and you know, you're like, I can write that off. They just used my toilet paper. And the Windex to clean the toilet, or the toilet bowl cleaner, right?
Yes.
Right. And the laundry detergent, because you had to wash the towel that was in there. I'm
Wow.
not kidding. Be a pink boss babe and take advantage of what you are using for your business and write it off. Yes.
Does that include the
Audit
housekeeper?
you. Martha's. I'm calling you guys Martha. They are not going to come audit you. You are not a big time Mary Kay national director. If anybody were to get audited, it would be me. Okay. But I'm not going to get audited
not,
because
like,
I
trying
have
to-
receipts for everything.
As long as you're not
probably
trying
get double the
to
cost for the
write
toilet
off like
paper.
$500 of
Right.
paper towels.
Does that include a housekeeper?
Yes. No, this is how you work, how it does. So let's say your office is 8% of your house. You can write off 8% of your housekeeper.
Awesome.
Okay. Let's say you have carpets and you have carpet in your office and you have carpet in your living room, however much carpet, maybe you don't have carpet everywhere. Like we don't, we have hardwood floors. So, but I have carpet in my office. And so, you can write off, but we did it better than that. We bought a shampooer. So now I can get my office shampooed anytime I want. And so we write off that equipment and the shampoo cleaner. So take it all the way through. Are you offering coffee and tea to your person? You can't write off the whole thing of coffee, but you can write off one canister a year, right? And creamer. Oh my gosh, when we have open, you guys were going through creamer one a week. I'm like, oh my God, I'm like investing in creamer. Okay, car washes, got to keep your car clean. And your haircut and nails, if you are tying them to a Mary Kay event, okay, you can pick up all your manicures and all your haircuts. But hey, you're going somewhere special for Mary Kay, write it off. There you go. Barb, shut your mouth. Oh. Barb's all. Okay, who else?
I'm still cracking up about the toilet paper.
You can't write off your 36 rolls that you bought, you know, but you know, one thing a year of it. Donna Mendoza, thank you for that great tip. Love it. Who else has a
Thank
share?
you for sharing with us.
Brenda Offerman.
The income advisory statements just became available today for anybody who wants to just download them from your InTouch site.
Yes, I saw that. I went to get mine and it wasn't there yet, so it'll probably be there tomorrow. So yes, very good. And who else has a comment or a share?
Sherry, I just wanted to say thank you so much for the reminder of printing 12 of the tax sheets and doing one a month, because yes, I've been using your sheet for years, and then you've mentioned it before to print out 12, and I completely forgot to print out 12. And so come end of the year, I'm scrambling and I'm having to add up all these totals. So I'm going to go do that tonight and print those out and do it this year. So thank you.
Good. And like Erica Skinner, she's like, I bought the 12 envelopes, but I never did anything with it.
Yes.
Erica,
Yes.
here you go. This is your opportunity. Let's spend the year and get organized and get a giant refund. Who else?
Yeah, I need to do that. And I'm so excited. I wrote it in the chat, but I don't know if anyone saw it. I know we always see like the bags, how you have the pockets full, but how you have one full of all your samples. I literally have a cardboard box full of samples.
Okay, on my
And
samples.
so I'm gonna do that tomorrow. I'm gonna put all my samples in a roll up tomorrow.
Okay, and put the bandana on it. Okay, so I want to show you guys.
I have a pink bandana too.
Okay, so pocket one, this is my utility one. This is my samples, is skincare. Pocket two is skin supplements. And I might have smaller ones in there because I want to make sure I have time-wise repair in case I don't bring the big set. Pocket three is flawless foundation, concealer, under eye corrector, CC creams, and pocket four is dash out the door. Okay. All right, there you go. Pocket
Yes,
one is
can't wait.
pocket two is skin supplements. Pocket three is flawless face, and pocket four is dash out the door.
I mean, I have all like the foil ones and the, like the ones I could give away to people, but hey, it's still better to have that floating around in my car than a random cardboard box.
Right.
That I forget to even look at the box. I forget what's even in the box, so I don't even give things away.
That's right. There you go. Now, the other thing is everything you put in your toolkit is a write-off because it's research and development. You're researching it and sampling it out. Okay. Okay. Who else has a quick share? We'll go for two more.
I do. Well,
Rebecca.
I really like the foundation in your your client's notes in your cell phone, because especially if they buy something new and they really like it, that's a really good idea. Because I've had several people, what was that I bought? And so I'm like scrolling through the text, what they ordered, when I could just go to the notes and, oh, there it is. Oh, it was.
Right. Because they don't remember. They throw it away.
Wow. How did you remember that?
You're so smart.
Well, if you go on InTouch, when you pull up their name, their customer name, it has a little tag, not a tag, but there'll be a little title there, previously purchased.
Yes.
And they'll have everything they bought.
You can add that in too.
Yeah. And then if ladies, if you're looking for organization, I was just at Joann's today, and they've got like 40 and 70% off on certain acrylic not acrylic, the organization plastic cases and stuff like that you could see through in order to organize.
One that's like this size for your profiles, for your birthdays.
Yeah, they had all sorts of different
things. Are they like in an accordion file?
Now, what happens with the accordion one, Imogene, is you're going to be in business a long time. That accordion one will fall apart. The cardboard will start going. I'm telling you guys, I've tried to get around all these different things, and being in business as long as I have, it's got to be like more of a plastic thing. And then you could just, flip through and pull out those people for the month, for the birthdays. Did you guys like that with the birthdays?
Yes, that was really good.
Okay.
The scrapbook.
One last tip. Let's do one last tip before 8 o'clock. Who else has a tip? Velma, I know she's heard me forever. Unmute yourself, Velma. Sounds like Velma.
All right. I'm just going to mention something that I've been in Mary Kay for such a long time. And over the years, I've run into different people, different backgrounds. But one of the things that has always stood out in my mind is when we talk about our products, and this is addressing the previous lookbooks. If you happen to run into somebody that you've given a previous lookbook to, and you don't have the products, like Sherry said, a lot of us have the products. So what you do is you contact Sherry or sister consultant or whatever. But one of the things that has stood out in my mind, and it really kind of stopped me when I heard one of the consultants really upset. She had told the lady that what was in the lookbook was old. And right away, the woman did not want the product because in her head it was old, but it was just that it was not old. It just wasn't in the current lookbook. So one of the things that the previous people taught me is to always use the term classic or previous product. Because when you say old,
that's good.
Right.
I always say previous formula.
Yeah.
Some people want the former.
But I like the classic.
Former formula. And you guys, if somebody's, like the foil eyeshadow, I'm wearing it, the pink and the purple one. I love that. And I'm out of it. I don't have any. Hello, anybody want to trade me? Okay, let me know.
What are you looking for, Sherry?
That foiled
it.
pink and the purple, and I don't have any more, and I love it. So let's see that we just can, you know, we're
I'll
an
look and see what I got.
network. Jackie might have some. I'll talk to you later, Jackie. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed our boss babes tonight because you are the president of your business. And I'm really glad this call got recorded. There's a lot of information. I want to help you put everything that you have going on in your date book and have then something else that you can be taking your notes in, put all those special little things in and eliminate paperwork. Find a place for your sales tickets, find a place for your profiles, and organize some of your inventory, you know, make it like, oh, I want to buy that. I want one of every color, you know, and join us for Facebook Live, okay, on Saturday, 9:30 a.m. Pacific time. And I'm going to do a drawing also for the consultant that has the most guests on. There will be some prize giveaways. And then Thursday night is Pink Possibilities with a couple of my national sales director friends. So God bless you. Thank you so much for being a part. I hope you loved tonight. I hope you did. And
Yes.
Barb, it's 11 p.m. for her. Don't call her in the morning. She is going to be like, okay. So,
Free car driver Donna.
Yes.
You need to text me your new number.
Okay.
you have a new
I'm
number?
putting something in the
No.
mail.
I
Barb.
never
it's
got
my-
it when she changed it.
No, I
in
changed it and then I
January
went back
last
to
year.
my old.